Okay, I think it's good to show you how the manual water maker works. It's a brilliant piece of kit, and I've had to use it because my electrical one stopped working because the air got into it. I suspect because the barnacles were growing around the inlet on the bottom of the boat and preventing the water ingress, so it was sucking up air. So anyway, that problem hopefully has been sorted, but I've had to use the manual one because I needed water. It just makes you realize how vulnerable you are without water in the middle of the ocean. I do have 20 liters of bottled water, but obviously it's not enough for about 2 weeks that are remaining to row to Barbados. Okay, so this is the pump, military technology. Okay, oh, I forgot to take the jar actually. Let's take a jar as well to make it real. Now of course I've used it, I have to keep using it every couple of days or so, so the bacteria doesn't grow. Anyway, so that's the jar. Just a moment. That is the jar. It's 5 liters that I normally use. Okay. Okay, so that's the pump. Pump goes like this. Instructions. Yeah, that's very useful. They're attached there. Okay, so that's the outlet for the water. Get it into the jar. There's a little hole there. Right, okay, so what we have here, so that's the inlet. The filter is inside, and that's the outlet. Okay, so let's, which hand am I going to use? I'm always confused. Let's use this one. You drop it into the ocean. Okay, now you have to position yourself so you're kind of comfortable because it's very physical. There's a series of filters inside. Okay, so that's the water maker. Okay, and you go about 1 second in, 1 second out. Now, there's initially some air, but then there's water eventually coming out. So it's quite physical, and you don't just use your arm, you try to use your larger muscles like lats, you know, so you have to find a position that allow you to do that, and you swap sides. So I can feel now the resistance. Now the water is actually coming in. Okay, so that's what you do. It's not very efficient. Well, I mean, for me it takes an hour and a half to fill up that 5-liter jar, which is quite good because it says 2 liters an hour. This is actually a bit faster, but it's a pain because I need 3 jars a day at least in this climate. I mean, with the electrical one I use 4 or even 5. I mean, I drink 5 liters. I need 2 liters for cooking, and the rest is washing and other stuff, you know. So that's the water coming out, you can see. Okay, so yeah, that's the water, that's the drinking water. All right, that's how it works. Looks easy, but you have to do 3 hour-and-a-half sessions a day. That's 4.5 hours minus your rowing plus physical exhaustion. I mean, it's a basically upper body workout, unwanted one. Okay, so that's, you add some calories to already depleted state. You know, I've lost a lot of weight because of the calorie deficit. Okay, because of rowing, plus this one. So you know that's just, it's a temporary measure, and I would have done it with 2 weeks to go or less, but not 2 weeks in. You know, knowing that I have to do it for 2 months or 3 months, that would have stopped me doing this. You know, would have made me abandon the row if it happened in the beginning, if the electrical water maker broke. Okay, so I mean, you know, I'm very thankful that it's working now, but we are prepared to use this if necessary, and we have already with success. So that's it. I think, you know, it's good to show you this unusual piece of kit. That's 2,500 pounds, and I felt robbed when I paid it, but not anymore. I think, you know, that's a truly life-saving piece of kit. If you're stuck with no water, that's a very acceptable solution out there somewhere in the wild. Right, okay, let's pack this up and you know, carry on rowing. That's what we do best. Okay, cheerio.